Hi guys, welcome to Hygge and Homeschool. My name is Maya, and today I'm gonna give you a little, I want to call it a status update for our December. Our fall has been so busy, and this month have just flown by. We've gotten all the Christmassy stuff done. I'm sitting here in front of our tree. It's also, halfway through the school year, so I'm kind of making a status. What am I gonna bring into the new year? What didn't work, what worked? So yeah, just lean back and I'll tell you a little bit about our lives and what worked and what didn't work. So our fall was incredibly busy this year, and it was all on me. I feel I enrolled my daughter in a lot of online classes. I was adjusting to going from being a mom of one school kid and a baby to a mom of one school kid and a toddler, and a toddler running around grabbing stuff, and I kind of had to adjust to how do I school with this little new human in our household. And my daughter wanted to learn French, so I think at one point she had 3 different French lessons a week. And she just, it's super great that she had so many things she wanted to do and that she loved to do. She had an English tutor online, she had some nature classes, she had book clubs, but it was just a lot. Every single day she had some hours online. And then she has the lead in a musical, Annie, where she's Annie and she's singing and dancing and acting. And it's been wonderful. It's a magical opportunity for her, and it's just such a wonderful experience. Sorry, there's cars going by in construction over here, but I hope you can hear me. But it's been busy. Like, there has been weeks where she danced every single night of the week, and we've practiced at home. Like, I know all the songs to Annie. It's been wonderful and magical and amazing, but I'm also looking forward to, in a week when everything is over, it's a week from now that her big performance is, so it's gonna be amazing. But what I've spent the beginning of December doing is rolling back, unenrolling from all the classes, and really I have to hold myself back from not enrolling her anymore. I have been thinking about her dance next year. Does she want to have a big part in they're making a musical this summer? Does she want like a big role? And I've come to the conclusion that we need like 6 months cocooning, finding connection. She's going into, I want to call it the pre-teen years. And I just want to keep the mom and daughter connection. I want to cook and write poetry with her and read books, and also I feel like she is developing so many social skills and so much is going on. So I also want to give her room to play and be and meet up with her friends and find new interests and new activities, and explore who she is, instead of just signing her up for 10 hours of dance a week. And then if she figures out she want to dance, we can sign her up for more in the next 6 months. But I feel like January just needs to be, I don't know, a little bubble, a little cocoon where we get back to just being our little family. Of course, she's gonna do a few dance lessons. I'm not gonna pull her from everything, and she's keeping like her singing online class and stuff. It's not like we're just gonna go to a desert island. So she's keeping some, but I'm rolling a lot of it back. Yes. And each year in December, I kind of research. It might be a little ahead of time, but I buy in like books that I want to read throughout the next year. And randomly I stumbled upon this one. that I'm listening to right now. It's called The Joy of Slow by Leslie Martino. And it's so good. It fell right into where I'm at about rolling back, slowing down. I feel like sometimes when I get to this half-year mark, I want to play catch up. If we're not halfway through where I want us to be, we need to work. We need to have 10 hours a day. Is going through math. And she explains about going deep and stopping and all the things I love, but it's just, I don't know why I need to hear it from someone else, that it's okay to just dive into, a period in history that really catches your attention and that you love. And it's also okay to skip some parts of history, not skip them, but I don't know, I'm trying to think, there's some of the of the world wars where I know my dad, for instance, could sit and read books and watch documentaries, and here they were positioned, in the war and the attack from here and here. And I'm just not into that. Of course, we'll learn about Second World War and what was going on and who was fighting who. But we might not necessarily need to spend 3 weeks, knowing where the different fronts was at all times. Whereas, I don't know, I love the anthropology, the myth, in the next semester, we're probably going to have about the ancient Egyptians. And I love their culture, their religion, this empire, the human, what did they eat, what did they do, what did they think? And instead of saying, okay, we have 3 weeks to Second World War, we have 3 weeks to ancient Egypt, it's okay that we take 2 months for Egypt and 1 week for Second World War, as long as we get, we learn what's important. And her book just, I don't know, it was a permission slip to teach the way I teach, and I love that. It also had me thinking about myself, about modeling the behavior that I want the kids to live. I feel like, again, we've been stressing so much in and out the door, going to dance classes, going home, getting ready for an online lesson, having the toddler be quiet now, so the kids have just seen me, doing dishes, getting ready to get out the door, instead of seeing me doing the things I love, like making these videos, writing, reading poetry, painting, drawing. I love to write. I want to write books, and I started this December just sitting down, painting with them, doing watercolors, doing my things and not necessarily school things. Oh, now a neighbor's coming by. Just let her pass. So modeling, and I feel this YouTube channel is a little bit that too, that I found out I loved making these videos. So Leslie Martino's book kind of opened up for all these thoughts, and I was in the middle of rolling back, and it was just like a warm hug from her, permitting me to do it and say, it's okay what you're doing, it's okay to slow down, roll everything in, cocoon as a family, and find out what is your purpose, what do you want to do going forward, what is important for our family, what is our vision for the homeschool. I haven't looked into that since kindergarten, I feel. Yes, another thing is I have been sitting, thinking, going deep. Do I want to continue this channel? I kind of started it on a whim because I love watching other homeschoolers on YouTube. And even from before I started homeschool, when she was still a toddler, I was like, it could be fun to have a channel, if for nothing else, to have the videos when she's older, my first daughter. And then I started doing it, and I think it's so much fun. I love filming, and for, I would say, almost 1.5 years, I've been having a blog It has only been me who was able to read it. I've had it hidden. And making these videos and thinking that it was so much fun, I'm like, maybe I should put my blog out there. I've taken, because it was very, very personal, it was like a diary. I've kind of adjusted it to try and make like a homeschool blog too. So that's the next half year. And watching me do these videos have made my third grader wants to do YouTube videos too. So that has been, I don't know, filling up in December. My husband and me have had some long talks about, do we want her to do that? Do we want to have a face online? We tried to do some test videos where she made some soap and we did some baking, and I tried to, put them together and we watched them, and I was like, are you okay with this online? Do you really want to do this? She's very set up on, making videos. I think you can see how much fun I have doing it, and usually she's behind the camera. Right now she's watching a Christmas movie with her sister. So we've been going back and forth, and I think in January I'm gonna allow her to get online. I think it's a big question for many parents, like, do you want your kids' face online? And especially in this age, does she really grasp what it means? I think we've taken some deep deep conversations and deep time to think, and of course she's not gonna I'm just gonna pop up a camera and say you can do whatever. I'm gonna be very involved in what she puts out there, and it has to be something that I know she'll still she won't think it's super embarrassed in 5 years time, and you can never really know that. But I also think it would be bad to like held her back if this is something that she really wants, and she's had some awesome ideas to stuff she wants, to videos she wants. I'm actually very impressed. I think she's better than me if in front of a camera, and also like her acting, her Annie, her singing. She's really good at it. So I'm also like, she's also writing poetry, she's doing other stuff, and I'm like, if she wanted to send a poem into a magazine competition or something, would I hold her back and say, no, you can't do that, you don't want your poetry out there for other people to read, what if it embarrasses you later? So I've really been thinking, asking, trying to find some guidance, because my first thought was like, no kids' faces online. And then I'm like, but it's not coming from me, it's coming from herself, that she'd seen me do it and she thought it could be really fun. And there's nothing else where I would keep her back. Like if she was painting and putting it out there, if she was writing, if she wanted to do, I don't know, math online without her face. So I've really thought about it, and I think I'm gonna let her, post some videos in January, not on this channel, but like on her own, on a different one. That has really filled in my world. Like, should I let her do it? And yes, so that's gonna be our next year. I'm gonna post my blog out there for the world to see, and she's gonna go on YouTube, and I think I'm gonna continue this channel. When I signed up, I started getting these newsletters and stuff. That's another thing that I've been like going back and forth in December, thinking about, that you should post, every Tuesday and Thursday, and you should have videos out, and you should grow. Sorry, I'm getting a sneeze. Yeah, bless me. Yeah, I just had a little sneeze coming. About growing the audience and and being out there writing blog posts, you know, every day, and content on Instagram, and you should do all this. And I've also really now rolling my family back, like a family life, to a minimum of activities here in December. I mean, right now there is a big musical coming up. But I'm also thinking with the YouTube channel, with Instagram, I don't know, I'm not on, I haven't been, I mean, I have a profile on TikTok, but I deleted the app. It was too intense for me. I'm not gonna, I don't know, I can't commit to regularly post. That's basically what I'm saying. I want it to be slow content, and I want me to get on here when I have something to say, something meaningful. And I feel like if I say I'm gonna do it every Thursday, and then I'm standing on the Thursday and I don't have any ideas and I'm just sitting here blabbing, you might think I'm already doing this, but there's been some thoughts behind this video. It's gonna be slow blocking, slow YouTubing, and I haven't really posted anything on Instagram. So if you are out to get like everyday TikTok and me dancing every other day, this might not be the channel for you. But if you want like slow, more slow content, and just everyday life, everyday experiences, and me just sharing about a homeschool life, this is my slow content life. That has been my December thoughts. It's been a lot about YouTube. It's been a lot about, slowing down, and I have just enjoyed. I'm not done with the Joy of Slow book yet. I'm listening to it, but that has been my December. Just basically laying back, thinking, having a lot of thinking, and looking forward to Christmas and celebrating it with my family, baking, doing all the Christmassy stuff. If you're still watching, thank you. And I love the comments that I've gotten on the other videos. I read every single one. I might not, again, living slow, I might not reply to everyone, but just know that I read every single comments there. And thank you for watching, and breathe, live slow, and I hope to see you again with my next video. Bye.